Okay, taking a little 10-minute break. Back to it. What on earth is that? I do not know. What are we going to do? We need to sort these values out. The lights and the darks, that's what we need to do. So a good way of doing that, use an overlay layer. I want to darken this up a little bit. Darken that up a little bit. Push that over. Oops. I'll do that in a minute. And I want to lighten the atmosphere up behind those rocks. Just bringing up some contrast, some much needed contrast. And here as well. Is that going to get me monetized, is it? It's going to pick up the song from Kill Bill and then my video will be blocked. Is that what's going to happen? So this orb probably needs some texture in a minute. That looks better already. Values is one of the most important fundamentals. It's your lights and your darks. If there's no balance in your values, then your painting is going to fail straight away. Doesn't matter how much detail you put into it. It's just not going to look right. Same with perspective as well. So I'm going to fix some little perspective errors. So this is the stage where I start to zoom in and then just really start to flesh out these forms here. I want these to look like they're rising up. So we're going to use some perspective. So if you're like down low and you're looking up at something, things tend to, like you're looking up at a mountain, it's going to look way more pointy. And that's what I'm doing here. Also going to add some more depth and maybe have some rocks even further away in the distance there. You got to be careful here because you might lose the spontaneity of your painting at this stage. You want to keep it. It's hard. You got to do the detail, but you also need to keep it loose as well. It's quite difficult. Another rock there. I like this. This is a nice little bit to keep loose. So I'll grab my blendy brush again. Smudge, what one was it? That one. And it's actually a really nice day now. Makes you want to go out. But it's work time. Got to be professional. This is actually one of my first experiences working away from home. working remotely, and it's been really refreshing. I've done some of my best work. I think just a change of scenery really helps. So if you can work remotely by laptop, I'd say go for it. Right, so I want to give this some texture, this orb. So I've got some brushes here that could do that. I'll do it on another layer. Whoops. I mean, these are definitely cheap brushes, but you've seen me do it all by hand. So just to save a little bit of time, I'll use a little cheat. It's not cheating if you know how to do it by hand. I will allow it. Clean it up. Right, so let's work with this mid-ground here. This brush is pretty good for creating little pathways. Well, maybe not in this case. Oh no. So apparently this brush is good for flat perspective pathways. And little bits of debris or rock formations. Whatever, you decide. A little bit of detail down here to catch the eye. The eye loves detail, but it doesn't like too much detail. That's why you need to balance your composition. Most important thing. And then also create some depth. You can see the shape there, and now it's bigger as it's in the background. So the eye knows that is the same as that. A little bit smaller, so it's further away. Except for if I don't change the brush size. Nice. Oops. Not too much, don't go over the top. Right, let's just get a normal brush. A chalky brush. And again, we're just refining some of these shapes. Still not really sure what my focal point is. I guess it's that and this. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Right, so now I'm going to start carving out some little rocks. And just work with the light and shadow. Make some planes. When I say plane, I mean like so. This is your top plane. That's where the light is showing, and this is your bottom plane, which will be in shadow. I think I'm going to have a big rock here. Why not? And then just have the light on the top plane, facing the light. I guess in this scene the lighting is coming from obviously the ambient lighting on the floor, and then the main light source from the top. Again, you just got to see it in your mind's eye as you paint. This kind of stuff is the most enjoyable for me. It's relaxing and the most rewarding as well, because you know you've done it yourself and it's truly your creation. Some here. May have some light coming out from there, I don't know, we'll see. I think remembering to change the hue. It looks alright, doesn't it? I set out to make a surreal landscape. It's definitely surreal. It's so real, man. Definitely missing something though. Let's try. Oh, I don't know. That. Kind of at a loss with this now. Let's just continue refining some shapes. Again, being careful not to lose that looseness to it. Still got to be energetic. Quite like that being a soft edge. Managed to lay it down. Might play around with the old colour dodge again in a minute. The old colour dodge. Bit of contrast here. Between the darkness of the bottom there. Let's use some lasso. Just set up my deselect shortcut. This is the bit that takes time. This is the bit where I normally listen to some music or a podcast. And it could get a little bit boring for anyone watching. So I may end the tutorial pretty soon. Probably show a few tricks before I do that and then just go ahead and detail it. There's really no point explaining the detail, and it's just this. It's just zooming in. The painting's already done essentially. You're just bringing out all these little details. Unless someone would want me to do a full tutorial on details. I doubt it. I don't even think I really want to do that either. So you're not going to get it. Ding. It's interesting. Let's bring in some dark here as well. So it matches the other side. I know what this needs. Some lightning. Use a nice flat point. Does that even look like lightning? Not really. May have just ruined it. It's okay. Let's apply some more colour dodge, and then how long have we been? 15 minutes. And then I'll probably call it. Dun dun dun, colour dodge. Let's bring out. Just behind those. Bring out the green there. Little hot spot there. Bring out this. Dun, dun, dun. What needs to be done with this? Let's see what auto brightness and contrast does. Whoa! So that basically means my image was far too dark. So what I'll do, I'll use colour dodge again. And bring it up. That's probably too much, isn't it? Nice. This will create a nice little focal point, doing the contrast between the dark and the light. Between there and there. Right, I'm probably going to call it and then just finish it off. So I'll link the final detailed version at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.